Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Palm Wine Central podcast episode. I am one of your hosts, Uncle AK. I got my other host, T. Therese. How you doing? How you doing? Happy home day.
Happy home day. I'm good. Here to make some noise. So,
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. It's not a packed house today. It's just you and I. So we're gonna make it work. You know what I mean? We're gonna make it work. But anyways, man, before we get into it, please follow us on all social platforms at PWC Cast and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button at the bottom for weekly episodes. And also follow us on all streaming platforms at Palm Wine Central Podcast. PWC Cast, Palm Wine Central Podcast. You're gonna find us. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Oh, subscribe too while you are at the streaming platforms, please. And thank you. You know what I mean? It won't cost you a thing. So why not? Anyways, man, listen, T, I have an icebreaker question for you. If wait, what's my question? Hold on. Let me find my question. Um you mistakenly you were mistakenly taken to a psychiatric hospital. How do you prove to the doctor that you're not mad?
um, shoot, I don't know. How did I get there in the first place?
I have no idea. You're mistakenly taken there. They came, as if they mistakenly, they somebody blind mistakenly, say, hey, because you have dreads now, you fit the profile for that. What if, you mistakenly taken to a psych ward? How you gonna tell that person that? I mean, people you are not mad. How you gonna
I,
convince them?
I think my best defense will be first not to fight the process because I feel like the more you fight, the more they'll think that you're crazy. So I'll just be calm and collected, I suppose. And then you'd have the psychiatrist, right? They'll probably have sessions with them. Surely they'll figure out at some point. The only problem would be they will probably have you on meds that might mess you up that you don't need. But I just think embracing the process and buying time is the best bet.
By the
So I
time they
think
finish meeting you up, you
I
buy
know 'cause
more than time. You buy more time than you even wanted.
I know, but you have to maximize your sessions, right? With the psychiatrist. And if they're good at their job, it shouldn't take them more than 2, 3 sessions to find out that something is off. So that would be my best bet. Because you see in these movies, they had they fight. I'm not crazy. They're like, yeah, yeah, you are. Then they come, they
Yeah,
sedate you, and then they go isolate you because you're very agitated. So I
yeah.
think that would be my best bet. And then just keep praying, praying for a miracle.
You pray for miracles, yeah, Kanda. Me, yeah, I think I'll be quiet, for the most part, and just be listening. I mean, I will not try to do all the shakara and all whatnot. I'll just be very calm, collective. But yeah, me who hasn't not memorized people's phone numbers, like my parents' phone numbers, things like that, my siblings. I cannot say, hey, this is my sibling, this is their phone number. Call them, they can vouch for me, or call my pastor, can vouch for me, or things like that. So it will be really tough. Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
It would be tough. I mean,
Without looking at my arms, I'll probably tell them like where all my tattoos are located, so I wouldn't sound crazy. I don't know, man.
I don't know if a crazy person might know that though. I think it would take more than that. You have to take some kind of intellectual action for them to figure that out.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, did you see that TikTok got banned? Well, not got banned, but they got voted that, in 6 months, if the other company that, I mean, the parent company that owns it don't sell it to the US, they'll ban it. Does that
It's
make you
where,
feel any type of way?
no, I mean, TikTok is where I go to judge people, right? Because they have all their life out there. I'll miss it though if they ban it. And that sucks for people who have built a business out of that. So that's, I don't know. I feel like there are more issues that they could have used the time and the resources to look at and not TikTok. Maybe there's a bigger picture that us mere citizens or citizens of the earth don't see. But I just feel like there are better things that they could have worked on than trying to ban TikTok. but I don't know. It's gonna suck. A lot of people are gonna have to start finding jobs and
Other
new
things like
ways to
what?
make business. I don't know, like there's the IVF ban in whatever that state is in Iowa or something. There are still women within the states, some states that can have abortion, housing problems. So I feel like there's just so much that could be done with that time and resources, that social media. But like I said, I don't have the full picture, so I don't
What
know.
about security though?
That's what I'm saying, right? It's probably for that, but I mean, tell me something else that doesn't have all our personal information. And then I could raise that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know
Would
how
you rather
much.
that information be, yeah, though, the information is being captured, but at least it's being captured here in this side of the world, rather than all that information is like held on that other side of the world. Knowing what we know about the little that we know about, defense, the little that we know about security, the little that we know about, just protecting your own personal information and things like that. Imagine your own personal information is like thousands upon thousands of miles away from where you are. And they're using that, even though, yes, they use the information here, but they're using it over there twice as hard as they use it here, or even three times as hard. You don't know what possibly using it for, but
I mean, that is
I
a
have a
valid
problem
point.
banning it over there. So why is it a problem banning it here?
Well, that's something to also consider, right? That maybe there's a hidden agenda. I don't know, but regardless, the information is out there, right? Whether it's in China or it's within the US or whatever, it's still out there. And so it, I can see from that point why they would want to put a ban on TikTok, but I don't know, man. If they're cracking down for security reasons and there's a legit threat, okay, that I can understand. We can live without one less social media, to be honest with you. But I mean, other than that, if it's just that, oh no, it's China, let's not, and I don't know. It's above my pay grade.
Hmm. Okay, let me ask you, did you see that video on social media of the guy who shot his wife and it was recorded with a big stomach?
Yes,
How
right
did you feel
here
about
in
that? He got 10
Texas.
years, by the way. You know what I mean? How'd you feel about that?
See, those are one of the things I was saying that there are better use of time and resources, right? That could go into the like how you shoot somebody dead in the face, obviously premeditated, and then you get only 10 years.
It's
Like
wild.
if that was a black person, he will probably be heading straight for the chair.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And so
Oh yeah.
it's just like how there's no world in which that makes sense that you kill a person and you get 10 years. There's
It
no
don't.
world. I don't care if he has mental illness or not, you're gonna serve the lifetime and then get the help you need while serving your life sentence. But there's just that's just a slap. And it's a jury, and from what I read, it's a jury filled with women.
Really?
Yes, from what I read, majority of the jury were women. So I don't even somebody in my family will go to jail. I know.
Man,
Somebody in the woman's if I was in that somebody in our family will go to jail because that man will not even leave. You know what? Let me just stay quiet for the
you know what? You prosecute yourself, eh?
Yeah, no, because now
Oh,
they'll come and use it as evidence for something. I'm not saying it, but you get the gist
no,
of
I
where
get
I
this.
was
I
going.
get this. What about the one the Utah parent admits to raping daughter because it was safer than sex with strangers? Like,
I will forever keep saying this. Some people do not deserve to procreate. Like it's just, and people show us that every day. Like how do you sexually assault your own child? First of all, what about your child that you look at and you be like, oh yeah. And I know they would claim that they're not turned on, they were doing it for educational purposes and demonstration, but still, like what about touching your child in a sexual way does not irk you? Like how?
what is it about education and sex and what? How do you justify that?
There's no justification. You just don't, you're supposed to protect your children and they feel like some people just should not have, they should just go life imprisonment too, like right there with them, because that is just, that's sick. That's sick in the head.
And his audacity with the flimsy excuses, it's the type of excuse that they use, right, to justify the action. That kills me. It just
Like,
irks me.
like I try to picture it like the man and the woman sat, you know how parents usually go sit in the room and talk about the plan for the family.
Hmm.
The mom and the dad sat down in their room and were like, so I think it would be a good idea if we touch her so that it's safer. You know what, honey? That's a very good idea. I think we should. Let's call her in. Like, how did that conversation even go down? Both parents. Nah.
Nuts. I tell you, it's nuts. Like just even like in the comments, I'll people, how can I even just unsee this? Because it's like, who?
I'm a 34-year-old female, have recently ran into a situation with my husband, who's a 37-year-old male, and I'm curious about if I am the asshole here or not. So, me and my husband have been together for 8 years, married for 7. When I got married, my mother came to me privately and talked about setting aside money as a rainy day escape fund if worse came to worse. My husband has never showed any signs of being dangerous and rarely even gets upset, but the way my mother talked about it, it seemed like a no brainer to have. When me and my husband, I really don't like that. When my husband and I got together, we agreed I would be a stay at home wife. We are both child free, so that was never a concern. My husband made a comfortable mid six-figure salary. All was good until about 2 years ago. He was injured at work in a near fatal accident. Between hospital bills and a lawsuit that we lost that ate up nearly all of our savings, I took a part time job while my husband was recovering. But when he fully recovered, we transitioned back into me being unemployed as my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He currently is working 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his off days to keep us afloat. Here is where I might be the asshole. I do all of the expense management and have continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased from 750 a month to just 200 a month. My husband came home exhausted one night and asked about downsizing because the stress of work was going to kill him. I told him downsizing would not be an option as I had spent many years making our house a home and offered to go back to work. He tried to be nice, but basically told me that me going back to work wouldn't make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw that I had regular occurring withdrawals leading back years and asked me about it. I broke down and revealed my money to him,
My money.
which now sits at about 47,000. After I told him all this, he just broke down sobbing. His point of view is that I treated him like a predator and hid money from him for years, even when he was at his lowest. I told him that the money was a precaution I would have taken with any partner and not specific to him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said, I heard him on every possible level, but my mom says this is exactly what the money is for and should bail now. Am I the asshole?
I fucking
I
hate
think
them.
that's messed
I
up.
hate all of them. Anyone like that, I dislike you. I despise you. You shouldn't be married. And that's the problem. Women take advice from battered women and ruin their relationships.
I'll agree.
I have so many questions.
Shoot, ask them. Ask them. Let's dissect that
Oh my
video.
God. First of all, how is she married to this person? When before you even go into the marriage, you're already planning an escape. Why are they married? Why did she marry this man? Like, and second of all, how is she okay, granted, her husband said she shouldn't work, he was going to take care of them, but that work is killing the man. And she could not care less because the man said that
Wait,
this.
isn't that the answer to your first question? Because it's like he's the one who told her not to work, right?
Right.
She should have gone to work, but he's the one who told her not to work. So I mean, I'm thinking that, well, if you're going to tell me not to work, I should be saving something aside just in case. Let's say, for example, you decide that you don't want to work again.
Mm-hmm.
What am I supposed to do? You decide
But
that,
he,
you know what, you're going to go get a second wife or whatever, and you're not going to be giving that. What am I supposed to do?
but listen to what she said, right? She was paying herself. She was taken from what the man was making. 750 a month. I'm putting it in that account. I'm calling it hers. That makes no sense.
Embezzlement.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. She played that man and called it her money. Now, probably when she said her husband got injured and she was working part-time, she probably saved something. But the chunk, to be honest, the chunk of that money is from that man's work. Now, the man said don't work was to make your life easy, right? It was not for you to steal from your own husband and then call it your rainy day fund. Now, if she had a side business that the man did not know about and she was saving, I'll say, yeah, I mean, that's legit. But you were taking from the man and saving it as your escape fund. So she plans to leave one day.
Mhm.
So what if she never leaves? Then what happens to the money? And what happened to all in? This man has lived this whole marriage life trying to make your life easy, right? Like why how did she not want to in turn do that for the man? Like this man is stressed. Say, you know what? I have this saved up on the side. At least drop the Uber. Because he looked like a very decent and an honest man who wants to provide for his family.
Right.
Have that
Well,
man at least, yes, at least drop the Uber and say, I have some kind of savings. I'll pay for groceries. Take a little bit of something off the man's plate. Nothing wrong with having now. I have the whole emergency escape fund now is just crazy. Emergency fund I can get. Escape fund though, yeah, that don't sound right to me. Coming from your mom telling you yes, save because
right? Man, that's nuts. That's just nuts. And then she might say, oh, you know what? This is from my own experience. Like, bruh, don't you get it that there's bad experience and good experience? Like,
it's exactly what it sounds like from my own experience, and with good reason, right? There are people who have done people dirty out here,
yeah.
but it sounds like they've been married for a long time for her to have saved for the 7K for 750 a month. Obviously, this should show you that at least this man is riding for you. He literally was killing himself trying to provide for you. And you just sat there, still collecting, mind you, still paying herself 200 off the man's check into a separate account. Man, that's witchcraft. I don't care what
But
nobody else. That's witchcraft.
that's why when they say fear we man, you fear there because it's just impossible. Like they say somebody is on the brink of even collapsing like this and nothing is still not going bad. Like that's just crazy.
It's like let me paint another picture. This man comes home dead tired. You look at him, not an ounce of empathy to say, wow, this man is really stressing just so that I can afford the things that I want. You didn't say, you know what? I'ma just tell him, don't take care of nothing else. Just I'ma take care of myself. Just pay the main house expenses. Something. She still look the man in the face and be like, yeah, your ass gonna get up and go back to your 3 jobs tomorrow because you said I should not work.
That's nuts. I'm telling you, that's nuts. That's the type of why you gotta sleep at night, one eye open, because they can strangle you in your sleep if you don't get what they want.
Very possible. Very possible.
Should probably get them to test their own food before you eat it, because by poison,
Well,
they might know
she,
where they put the poison in the food.
I was going to say, put it. What if she put it in the back of the plate and she tastes it from the front of the plate?
I think it's still dead. But yeah, that's just
That's
it's the
wild.
advice from the mom that killed me, man. You know what I mean? So,
It
when they
sounds
give a
like
situation like that, should he leave? Should he stay? Should he claim the money?
if it was me, I would leave
You never
because
worry about the bread.
at this point, the betrayal I will feel is way more than what 25K would do for me. You understand?
Mhm.
I mean, if they file for divorce, I don't know what state they are in. If they don't have it, that's basically communal property, anyways. They're gonna split it down the middle, but it would not make up for all the times the heartbreak that that man would feel. It would not. It would not make up for that. It absolutely would not. But I don't think I would stay with a person like that. I would not.
It's one of those situations where I say nice guys don't win.
Nice ladies don't win too. As I say, good people don't win. That's life.
Explain that
You
part
don't
about nice ladies don't win. Let me hear real quick.
just like you say, good guys don't win. The same is true for ladies. Like the people who are empathetic and understanding, and they're the ones who suffer most because they are more accommodating, and so it's easier for people to take advantage of that.
Mm. You can be both. You can be nice and not nice at the same time.
I mean, true, but to an extent, you cannot help it if you are Mr. Nice Guy or if you're Miss Congenital or good Lord, I cannot speak English. But if
What word
you're
are you trying to pronounce? A condo titi?
Miss now I cannot say it.
Continental?
Yeah, congenial. Oh,
I
let's
don't know
leave
the
the
word you're
word.
trying to pronounce.
Those people who do the beauty pageant, hey, no, no, no. I say it in my head, but it's coming out wrong. Congenient, con, con,
Yeah,
those
we'll
beauty
revisit that
pageant,
later because
congeniality or hey, no, I give up. That time is the charm. I give up.
I can't even begin to help you there. I don't even know what you're trying to say.
I need to Google that word, but that's just to say that it's, yeah, I mean, people will take advantage if you, because you have that capacity to allow for more things to be done to you. And where people are humans, when they see that room, they will push for it.
You see me as someone like this. First of all, I don't even like the idea of stay-home wife. Let's first of all go there. I don't like the idea of stay-home wife. So there's no way I'm about to tell a woman that, oh, nah, just stay home. Let me go and do 3 jobs. That means that now I must have bumped my head somewhere. Like I rolled down the stairs and hit it at the end. Boom. And then I woke up and my whole entire life just switched. Matter of fact, the woman I'm with, if she ever hears me tell her that, oh, nah, don't worry. I got it. Don't go to work. She take my temperature because it will be so high. I have instant fever, malaria, everything because it's just impossible. For what? No, no.
That would be a sign at the psych hospital that you're not crazy.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like that would way to go, way to bring it full circle. Yeah, I tell you that there. I, what? And then go and work 3 jobs. What kind of suffer is that? The person cannot work one. Why you at least work two?
Well, the husband said not to work, so we really cannot blame her on that front.
Well, that's what I'm saying that now. Him too is a problem too because he bumped his head. Like,
Okay, let's flip it. What if what if you got your wife, she was working, and then she still had that escape fund, taking from yours and hers joint account.
okay, I like the what if, but that what if is a what if that I don't feel like I'll necessarily go through. Why? Because I'm not for the idea of joint accounts. I'm really not. Now, if you said I just have it because, oh, we need to take care of things for the kids in the house, things like that, no problem, understand that. But where my initial money goes to have my own, and then I'll chip into that joint thing that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be able to say that, oh man, I would like take it from there. Yeah, I don't know about that. And kudos to all the men out there who work and then, give their paycheck to their wives and things like that. Kudos to you. You guys are doing a great job. Please keep doing the great job that you are doing. But that's shit for me. It's just not.
So you gonna make the money and manage the money?
You swear now?
You gonna make the money and manage the money too?
I'm not managing it per se. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we got to do here. What we got to do here. Everybody got this. I got to do. I'm handling my own tasks. You handle your own tasks too as well. Where we got to meet together and do that, let's meet together and do that. You feel me? But it's not. Look at the fact that I have had to have been planning my future, you know what I mean? And now I'm here, and all of a sudden, I'm supposed to relinquish those positions to somebody else. No, I'm still a human being. I'm still a grown adult who will still have to manage me. If that person is no more, what am I supposed to do? What would I do? You feel me now? If I say, okay, these are the things I'm handling, these are the things on day to day or month to month, is for awareness purposes, right? It's for you to know that, okay, this is the thing, just in case I'm not here no more, you can pick up from there. And this is where all of this is at. But to say that, hey, you go manage the money while me, I go work. Yeah, they don't have bond that pussy yet.
Yeah. I found that word I was looking for. Congeniality.
Congeniality. Okay.
Let me put it out there so it don't seem like I was trying to make up a word.
I don't know. I've already forgotten that you even try to pronounce that word.
Nah, I could not let it go. That's crazy. I mean, at the end of the
Let me
day,
ask this. Let me ask this.
Mhm.
So, like on their day to day, month, week to week, month to month, that grandfriend did not realize from how spending habits on of if this is somebody who is taking care of the crib or not.
Obviously not, because he was on the making the money end of the equation and putting it in the account. The wife had access to the accounts from what she said. And I mean, he trusted her. It's like, I'ma just work and let her run, pay stuff. Some people are not good with all that. It's like, these are minor inconveniences to remember the dates when this is paid and this is, so some people leave that to their wives to handle. Nothing wrong with it, but he just was not checking for anything like that because he didn't have any reason to be suspicious of his wife. That's how much he trusted her. That
There
she's
ain't
been
nothing
taking.
wrong with it. There's everything wrong with that picture. Let me explain. The day you guys are bigger bagger, you know what I'm saying? Like Domo Day. And you're on timeout from each other. But then there's this thing that needs to be done. Do you know how much egos need to be set aside to come back and reconcile? Say, okay, let's handle this and keep it moving. You know what I mean? That's number one problem, which really is not a problem. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? But to me, it's a problem because it's like at that point in time, I don't even want to talk to this person. So I don't want nothing that would have to bring us closer. No, let's take this time out. We need it. Um, another one is um just you handling your own business. You know what I mean? Like you take care of what is needed. Yes, that person can do it for you, but no, you still need to take care of your shit because one day, hopefully the day doesn't come when you slack or something, miss something. It could be your head that day because it's like, oh, you could be Mr. No, that. No, so be on your thing. Or when problem day, they cannot tell you that, oh, you are lazy or call you something other than what you are. So no, handle your business because when things are not permanent or right, not when things are not right, that's when people have mouth to, and people can tell you nonsense that you never believe that can tell you. So yes, the way Mama taught you to be handling your business, handle it like this one Mama taught her to be handling it. Yes, just saying.
At the end of the day, any household runs on the best way that they think they can run on, right? I think that part worked for them, but it's just she still did him dirty. She
Yeah, she
did.
stole from that nigga.
She did. She did. But how do you it's like these people who cook and then you steal the meat that you cook, like the food from the food that like how that's your food. How do you steal from your own self?
You take it from one pocket and put it in another pocket.
Yeah, nah.
I think that
If
you're
them, yeah, she's wrong. Because if she was not hiding it, I'll say the man knew and was aware. Fine, she knew exactly what she was doing. Talking about my mom said, you know what? So people need to heal. That's what that is.
they really sure do. Hey, let me ask you this, right? If you were accidentally sent to space in place of an astronaut, how do you complete the mission and return home safe with no space training?
Abort mission.
About what mission? What, about what mission? There's no mission.
Whatever
That thing
whatever
is going
mission they were
up.
going on. Nope. As soon as we land, we're turning right back. Abort mission. Like, how do you want to survive in space? This is not our whole country. This is not a different country. Space. Nah, fam. Abort mission. That's it. There's no. It's a wrap. Nah, no.
Let me hear you this one. This one is somewhere along your alley. You've been mistaken for a world-renowned chef and asked to prepare a meal for a group of esteemed food critics. How do you impress them with limited cooking skills?
So I don't know. Being me, my cooking skills are not as limited, so I think I'll impress them.
Somebody like me like this, I'll just throw in the towel.
Why not? You can make a grilled cheese or something. Put something on the table.
Listen, we are talking about well, world-renowned. No, we're talking about
Food
a
critic.
world-renowned chef that they're mistaking you for, and then we're talking about esteemed food critics. Like, do you know how shredded they're about to do you? Oh no, 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 no.
Okay, first of all, let's get this right. They're coming to critique that chef's restaurant,
Mm.
not mine. So if I fuck it up, that ain't my problem. Because after that, I will go back to my real life when they mistake me, and that will be that chef's problem to come and deal with. So I'm not worried about it. At least I'll give them a grilled cheese or something. I don't know, fried potatoes and eggs, something so they don't go home hungry. They might be shocked at the food, but hey, that review is not coming to me or my business. So how did I end up here in the first place? Hey, here's your potatoes and eggs. Enjoy. I'm out.
That,
Oh,
that chef will find you.
he will find me, but not my fault. Why was he not there when his critics were coming?
Right, right, right.
Where was he or she?
Okay, what about this one? Oh, you wake up with the ability to communicate with animals, but no human believes you. How do you demonstrate your newfound skill to the world?
I'll just go to people's houses that have pets. Because the pets have seen everything. I just go to people's houses that have pets and discuss with the dog, like, tell me the thing she said on this day, and they tell me, and then I'll tell them. That's all I'll do. Because
You're gonna have people start digging through through the walls looking for invisible cat.
looking for, yep, that's it. I'll just come to the dog and be like, oh, who came here when her husband went to work? Say, this person. Oh, really? Okay. What did she say on the phone with her homegirls about me? And then I'll just go around talking to people with pets, busting their secrets. Oh.
You know what I'll do?
Hmm.
I'll tell the pet, give me describe me the last, like, okay, if the person was like single, woman or man,
Hmm.
I'll say, tell me the last 3 people that came in here and spent the night. Describe them to me, and I'll tell them. What did you
Exactly.
do? If this person has like, if this person is somebody that walk around naked, I'll be like, do they have a beauty? I mean, do they have like a
A
birthmark somewhere?
birthmark.
You know what I mean? Or if the woman was the proportion of her boobs, you know, are they like saggy? And do they look like a rope, you know, hanging from the tree? Or
Wow. That's it. Are you trying to traumatize the dog?
no, I mean the dog is already the pet is already traumatized, right?
Some
Because
people don't have sex in front of their pets, but
huh?
some people don't have sex in front of their pets. They lock the pet out the room. But I'll be like, give me a play by play from when
Can
they
you
walk
imagine?
into the house.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine, right? Somebody like some people when they're knocking, right? No, it's when I mean when some people's pets, dogs, they're crying, they'll be like, man, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. But then when they're knocking, they're making a lot of noise, but the dog cannot go and tell them be quiet. Irony in it.
I'm sure the dog wants to, but they don't know how to
Probably.
say it.
That's why what I think the dog will probably say, hey, tell that people to stop making
To
too much.
stop making noise at night when I'm trying to sleep. Be like your dog says that thing you do when they touch your toes. Stop. Stop shouting. You be like, what?
But if you had to have a pet, what pet would you get?
Maybe a fish tank that can make my pepper soup with later. I don't do pets. Animals are not animals are only for food. They're not meant for anything. I don't have energy for no
I
pet.
say it was a lot of food. You don't eat no damn dogs.
I don't eat dogs, but some people do. Animals are meant for food. Forget all that pets. Yeah, they have cute videos of the dogs and the cats in the day. If it come down to it and the animal instincts take over, you are a goner. So no, I don't play like that with animals.
You're saying animals are meant for food. The other say that did that of you that guy who pinned that goat on the ground and
I,
peppered the
I,
thing
I don't
and just
mention
knocked the
it.
thing out. Like guy took his time, and the owner of the goat is standing there. Goat can even cry like, hey, I did not. I mean, I'm getting raped. Means that goat gave consent. Because the goat was chill, that goat was enjoying that thing too. But my question was like, how did that guy manage to keep that goat quiet? He has done that thing before, ain't no way.
He definitely because he was so smooth with it too, though.
Yeah.
He
He
was
got up and he just left. I'm like, man,
yes, he was
I wish
so
I could put it
smooth.
here, but I cannot put it, I cannot show
No, please don't do that.
it.
And you even had forgotten about that video. Now have to go and practice to unsee it.
Oh man, that's crazy.
If you're looking at an animal and getting turned on, you should be in a dungeon somewhere underneath the earth because ain't no way.
Oh man. Okay. One last one and then, we'll get up out of here. I think we've given the folks a few 30 minutes of our time, you know. Enjoy this one because the next one will be 2 hours. Anyway, so imagine you've discovered that all your life you've been a part of an elaborate reality show, right? Watched by millions. How do you uncover the truth and convince others of your discovery? Imagine you've discovered that all your life you've been part of an elaborate reality show watched by millions. How do you uncover the how do you uncover the truth and convince others of your discovery?
I mean, that sounds like real life already, right? This is life is just one big reality show that they put us in and we're all figuring it out every day. I mean, it's not different than what we're living in right now. So,
That's hilarious. That's true though. You make
I
a point
mean,
right there.
if you think about it, and yes, we have people watching. Didn't they say you're like grandma is watching over you, grandpa is watching, all your ancestors are down watching over you. So that ain't a scenario. That's exactly real life.
Missouri AG once teen who smashed girl's head into the concrete recharged as an adult. This evil and complete disregard for human life has no place. Boom, boom. First of all, sorry for the graphics, y'all, but in today's society, I'm just say this, you know, what I mean, like our young teens these days, they like to get into fights, especially about boys and girls, and they get into stumping, beating each other like this, which makes no sense. You know, what I mean, you get your little feelings hurt, go cry at your mama house, walk back outside tomorrow. It's another day. I don't understand, you know, all these different things or like all this fight, all these commotions. I never understood it. I really don't know. But anyways, what do you think?
Jesus, I'm still in shock because he did not give me a warning. It was like,
My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad.
that is a direct result of lack of self-control right there. Um, because to be honest, once emotions are high, common sense goes out the way. And so she probably is fighting there, not thinking, oh, I'm gonna kill her. You're just like, I need to give my best shot in this fight. And then it results to something like that. But again, why are we fighting?
Of
Just,
course. Sorry, I mean tutu. I mean sorry.
is that what they were fighting about? Oh my God.
Most of
Nah.
these fights stem because of man, woman, things like that. And I'm like, bruv, with all the many people in the world, why you go disgrace your parents like this?
Yeah, I think she should be charged because if that girl might be paralyzed, might die, I don't know, charge her because she knew exactly what she was doing. That was not an accidental. Oh, we were in a tussle and I pushed her and she did it intentionally. Charge her ass. She grown, right? She's grown enough to fight, right? Okay. There you go. Here's some adult consequences for you. How about that?
But hitting somebody on concrete like that, nah.
She
That's
meant it.
that's some evil stuff, man. Because imagine how many other people you're going to hit on concrete like that. Imagine if you had like a weapon in your hand, what can you do with it if you can do that to somebody? You know what I mean? So
But you know what's funny though? Watch her get a harsher sentence than the man who shot his wife.
true,
Watch it.
true, facts, facts. And she will too. Not the one who, yeah, facts. But anyways, man, listen, we got to run. You know what I'm saying? Me and T try to hold it down for the crew. You know, shout out to the crew. Anyways, hope next week is a better week for everybody. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, leave a comment to what you guys think about most of the scenarios that we said here, or most of the videos that we portrayed here. T, did you have any last words there for the folks?
No, it was a nice chit chat, like a more like a coffee chat or whatever.
Coffee chats. All right, man. Listen, hit that subscribe button, you know, for video episodes, everything Palm Wine Central. And if you don't like videos, if you're not into it, follow us on all streaming platforms for our Palm Wine Central podcast. And also follow us on all social platforms, Palm Wine Central, at PWC Cast. You know what I mean? Like to see when we post what videos or book clubs or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm one of your hosts, Uncle AK. I got, you know, my good host here, T, with me. Tayo, MCJB, Baba Lord, Baba Aziz, and Micah they could make it today. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. You have a good week, rest of the week. Catch you guys on the next one, man. We out.